Hello everyone. Today we are going to cover the software chapter. This chapter is a part of IT 402 code of class 10th. Here we will cover about the software and the different types of the software like system software and application software. And here we will read also about some different points related to the software like licensing, piracy. Here, software. We know that software is a collection of computer programs. It helps us to interact with the hardware. You can categorize the software into the two parts. First one is the system software and the second part is the application software. And the system software is further categorized into the two parts, operating system and utility software. We will discuss these all topics one by one. But for detail about the system software, you have to see our previous video. System software. It is a software which operates hardware for basic functionality and provide a platform to run the application software because it is a intermediary system or a software between hardware and a user. So it also manages the hard disk, video adapter, keyboard and many more devices which are the peripherals. These are managed by the system software. And here we must know that all operating system and all utility programs come into the category of the system software. Operating system. It is the most prominent example of system software. It is a collection of software that handles resources and provides general services for the other application that run over them. Some examples are given here like the Android, Macintosh operating system, MS Windows, Ubuntu, Unix, and etc. Here you can see that on the right side that user interact with the application and application software interact with the operating system and operating system directly handle the hardware. Now let's see some examples of operating system. This is the Windows XP. It comes during 2003 and very that was very famous at that time. And then Windows Vista came, Windows 7, then Windows 10. Here, this is the famous Android operating system which is used in a mobile system. This is the Linux, and this one is famous Apple. Now, utility software. It is designed to add in analyzing, optimizing, configuring, and maintaining a computer system. It helps us to work with our operating system in many ways like we can find the viruses with the help of antivirus, and we can just clean the unnecessary spaces with the disk cleanup, and we can use this defragmenter also. So let's see these figures and these images one by one. First one is here this defragmenter. It is used to defragment the spaces. Means the unnecessary spaces which are come between the large data that can be cleaned by the disk defragmenter. It just collect all the data at a side and all the free spaces at another side. Here you can see the disk cleanup. It is used to clean the unnecessary files from the hard disks, like recycle bin data. If you are not using those data, then you can just clean up your data with the help of disk cleanup. And disk partition tool. It is used to partition the drive. It means if you want to partition your hard disk into 5 parts, then you can use this. You can categorize your hard disk into A, B, C, D, E, and etc. Now, the application software. This is also a part of the software, and we know that it is a group of programs designed for end user. It allows end user to accomplish one or more specific tasks. For different types of tasks, different types of application software are designed. Some examples are given here like the word processor, spreadsheet, presentation software, DBMS, graphics editor, and web browser. Let's see these software one by first. Word processor. It is a software program capable of creating, storing, and printing documents. The famous one is Microsoft Word. Some other are also given here. Words Pro, Apple Works. This is the famous Windows Microsoft Word. Second one is spreadsheet. It is a data file made up of rows and columns that are used for to sort data and allow a user to manipulate and arrange data easily, mainly numerical data. And you can also perform different types of functions also. Let's see the figure. This is the famous Excel software developed by the Microsoft. And here you can see some other examples also, like the Lotus 123, Apple Numbers, Open Office Calc. This is the presentation software. It is also a application software used to create the slideshow that address a topic. On the basis of different topics, you can create different types of presentation. And presentation program are also often used in business, because to promote the business we must have some presentation and some demonstration of our idea. And some examples are Adobe, Persuasion, Office, Impress, and Scala Multimedia. Now let's see the figure of the famous Microsoft PowerPoint. Now database management system, which is generally known as DBMS software, it is used to control the organization, storage, management, and retrieval of data in a database. User can create tables, queries, forms, and reports. And it is very interactive in nature. Without you can use the codes, also SQL codes, or you can also use some drag and drop features to create the forms and reports. Some software are given here: Microsoft Access, Oracle, MySQL, and Fox Pro. Now here the DBMS image. This is the famous Microsoft Access DBMS software. Now let's discuss about the web browser. We know that web browser is also a application software, and this is used to locate and display the web pages. So we generally use Google Chrome, which is very famous. Some other are given also here also, that is Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Opera Mini. Now let's see here. This is the famous Internet Explorer web browser, and here Wikipedia website is open. Now let's discuss about the software licensing. This is very important. We must know if we are learning the computer, so we have to learn about the software licensing also. So software licensing is a legal instrument governing the uses and redistribution of the software. Means how the software can be redistributed. It governs those things also. It allowing an individual or a group to use a piece of software. Nearly all applications are licensed. Some are based on the number of machines on which the licensed program can run, whereas other are based on the numbers of users that can use the program on the basis of their user ID and password. And license key. A software license key is a pattern of numbers or letters or both. Okay, and if you purchase any software, then license key will be provided to you, and you will be the owner for using that particular software. So license keys are typically created and delivered via a license generator. Once a software user has paid for the software and has agreed to the conditions of uses and redistribution as legally specified in the software license, in this case you can use freely by paying the money for that software. Here you can see that in a box there is a ABCD 1 2 3 4 EFGS. Some examples are given in this format. There are different types of keys are generated. Okay, now here we will discuss about the availability and shareability of a software. It means first term is freeware. Freeware software is available without any cost. Any user can download it from the internet and use it without paying any fee. However, freeware does not provide any liberty to modifying the software or charging a fee for its distribution. So you can freely download it but you can't see the codes, just in which language it is written, what are the inside codes. Okay, some examples are Adobe Reader, Audacity, and ImageBurn. Here you can see the image of this particular software. Now second term is shareware. With the name you can understand that it is freely distributed to the user on the trial basis. It usually comes with a time limit, and when the time limit expires, the user is asked to pay for the continued services. Means on the basis of 13 days or 30 days or 15 days, a trial pack is allotted to the user. For that, user will use that particular software. After that, he has to pay for it. Okay, some examples are Adobe Acrobat, PHP Debugger, and WinZip. Here, the 7-zip, it is a zipper file, a zipper exe. You can install it for zipping any file, and the Audacity. It is used to create different types of mixings of the audio files. Now, third one is the open source. What is it? So, these kinds of software are available to users with the source code, which means that user can distribute it also and modify the codes also. Because if source code is available, then you can see where which logic, which algorithm is used, so you can change it also. So open source software can either be free or chargeable. Both types of features are available. So some examples are Apache Web Server, GNU Compiler Collection, Moodle, Mozilla Firefox. This is the Firefox. This is Ubuntu. This is OpenOffice org, and this is famous Java icon, and this is the Blender.